Y hey, buenas a todos, ¿qué tal están? Espero que bien. Aquí lo busco comentando de vuelta con un nuevo video de ¿qué? De Honkai, está Rail. Y el día de hoy nos encontramos en la versión 3.6 finalmente. Porque además nos encontramos en la parte, bueno, o sea, para darle orden, o sea, nos encontramos en la parte número 79. Ajá, 79 de la 3.6 finalmente de Amphorius. Y como estarán viendo, ya tengo aquí a la queridísima Evernight, porque ya tiré por ella, tengo el video ahí. Ya lo habré subido posiblemente cuando lo... No sé si ya lo subí o no lo subí. O sea, porque es que el problema es que aún no la voy a usar porque no tengo su cono. Y no tengo ni artefactos, entonces no se me hace todavía completamente usable.
It's you again. As
Entonces,
always, there's a
de
reward
momento
for
voy a
good
seguir con
behavior.
Runway. Solo la tenía ahí para mostrar. Y bueno, ya que estamos así, nos ponemos a la prota, como siempre. Y vamos a seguir donde nos quedamos. Vamos a mejor a la... ¿Qué pues? Y le damos al L3. Ve resumen de la historia. Ve resumen de la historia. Ahí está.
In Ides Elysiae, I crossed paths with Cyrene, and
En
we
Elysius me encontré con
connected
Sirene y
soul.
contacté con Tornillo. Mierda. Señalaron que debíamos
They
obtener la
revealed
yesca
that
del
the world-bearing
sostén del
core
mundo y
flame
luego
must
en
be
el nuevo ciclo
secured
del mundo,
before
pero
its
que el
next
Ibus
cycle.
supondría un obstáculo
Light
y que eso lo...
stand in our
bueno.
way. Only with the power of
Me
the one
reconfundía, ¿viste?
could we hope to oppose it.
Tendríamos una oportunidad
We
contra él,
returned
¿ya?
to the era of the first flame chase
Volvimos a la era
era,
del primer viaje
where we met
Buscallamas,
the
donde
flame chase
conocimos a los
heroes of
héroes
old,
Buscallamas de antaño,
including the
incluyendo
monarchs
a la
of the
monarca
Drought,
Seridra,
the
a la
Crisis
heredera de
era
Crisos de la
belonged,
Ley
and
y a
Hysilius,
High
the
Silence,
Chrysos
la
era
heredera
in
de
which
Crisos del
he
Océano,
served her.
que estaba a su
To
servicio
ignite law,
para,
we needed to overcome Fagusa,
para
who had
aprender la ley. What
sealed
the
the
fuck? Ah, para
vortex.
aprender la ley,
However,
primero teníamos que
we
derrotar a
discovered at
Fagusa,
the rallying
que,
place
que
before the
bloqueaba el
battle
vórtice. Sin
that
embargo,
Lycus
durante
had
el
already
banquete
forged a
previo a la
pact with the
batalla,
ladies of the
descubrimos que
Drought.
Ligusa ya había
During
llegado
our
a un acuerdo con
clash,
Seridra en medio de
I
la
was
disputa.
cast out of this
Fue
world,
expulsada fuera de este mundo, lo que
considered her
provocó la
growth
ruptura de
relations
Seridra
with
y
Lycus.
Ligus.
Guided by Herta's hints,
Con los
I
consejos de
obtained
Erta
the
recibí el
Garden of
apoyo del Jardín de
Recollection's
los
aid
Recuerdos
and left
y escapé de
Lycus's
la cárcel de Ligus.
cage.
El espacio de la vida
Within the
larga
palace
noche es
walls,
una
a
misteriosa
mysterious guest
visitante que
bearing
se
the
parece
likeness of
a
our
7 de
seven
marzo, aparecido con la yesca del
Evernight,
sostén del mundo y me envió de
appeared
vuelta a
in the
Amphorius.
world-bearing core flame. While I was away,
Durante
a
mi
thousand
ausencia, 1000
years
años habían
passed
pasado
over
en
the
Amphorius.
lands.
En la desolada Okeima,
Amidst the
Sirene dejó
desolation of
recuerdos de la
Valhalla,
guerra librada en los herederos de
Cyrene
Crisos y
left
Ligos.
behind memories
Sus
of a
sacrificios
long
pavimentaron
war
mi camino de
between the
regreso y con
Chrysos
él la era
heirs
nova.
and the illusions of Styxia. The tales of
Conocí la historia de High
Hysilius,
Silence y el
the
pasado del
first
primer viaje de
flame chase
Buscallamas. High
journey
Silence,
Veil
que
Tingle.
esperaba en las profundidades del mar, me llevó al
Hysilius,
vórtice
who had
donde
been
Ligus
waiting
apareció,
with
reveló su
merciless
verdadera identidad, el
guts,
miembro número del
led
círculo de genios,
Hysilius
Handar.
to the
Ajá, eso ya vimos.
understanding
O
of
sea,
the Seven
es un
Hells.
resumen, sí, pero estoy
The
por si acaso,
geniuses
nomás.
and Cyrene acted just in time, wielding the power of
Los
Coronavus
genios intervinieron
to
justo a
drive
tiempo
him
usando el poder
back.
de la reminiscencia para
I
hacerlo
successfully reversed the
retroceder.
course of the Era Nova,
Logré
delaying the
revertir la era
birth of
nova
Iron Tomb.
y retrasar el nacimiento
However,
de Ferrotumba. Sin embargo,
another
parece que otra fuerza
force
está
now
comenzando a moverse en
seemed
las sombras. Ir ahora. Ahora sí, ya viendo lo que nos... Voy a ver si es que este capítulo lo hago un poquito más corto, pero... Pero un poquito nomás para... Porque quisiera llegar siquiera a los 100 capítulos. Quiero llegar a los 100 capítulos, o sea... Me haría mucha ilusión que la serie se vaya a 100 capítulos. Y el problema es que parece que o sea, que la siguiente ya va a ser la última versión de Amphorius, entonces, o sea, bueno, la siguiente de ley que es la última versión de Amphorius. Sí, ahí viene, pues, lo que es nuestra queridísima Sirene. Pero bueno, vamos a darle. Hace poco, después de volver la yesca que sostiene el mundo. Aquí me largaba y le dejaba solita a la pobre Jesús.
I'm finally here. Once I return this core flame and become the world-bearing demigod, the cycles of Amphorius' tragedy can finally end. This Era Nova will be the arena for the final battle with Iron Tomb.
Que, o sea, de ley, ay, fuck, o sea, solo le retrasamos, no puede ser. O sea, eso decía en el resumen, pero yo había entendido que no.
Something's not right.
Even though this cycle has no demigod of time, time has always stood on humanity's side.
¿No era yo la semidiosa del tiempo?
With this core flame blessed by the remembrance, respond to their hopes and blaze a trail to the future.
Weird. No one ever mentioned this.
No, 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 no. Casi le salto. Me confundí, quería darle al L1. ¿Qué?
The core flame of time.
Ya está puesta.
When did it get returned?
What the fuck, eso no.
Memoria to resist me. But did you not consider the possibility that the remembrance and their children might have taken this opportunity to join the fray as well?
Are you saying that Garden of Recollection is also getting involved in this unsavory mess? Then I welcome them. If the Memo Keepers can disrupt your little experiment of destruction, I'll give them a standing ovation.
But you know deep down that they can't. In fact, the Memo Snatchers will be more of a hindrance to you. The Memo Keepers covet Amphorius' secrets, just as they covet the knowledge of every genius. In the war between the eons, the remembrance is never the erudition's ally.
But they are certainly not an ally of the destruction either. Right now, following behind the Trailblaze, numerous cosmic powers have cast their sights on Amphorius. They all have vastly different philosophies, but the desire to survive would unite them against a common enemy.
How can you be certain that these powers don't have their own end goals, waiting to seize an advantage in the war among the eons? The war has long begun, Scrollum. Four paths will push the cosmos to its end, and the destruction is only one of them. Polka saw these ripples, but had no way of stopping them. So she found in Device 9. Dr. Primitive also took action, but he chose the wrong allies. And now only wild animals keep him company. As for the two inorganic emperors, they could have ascended to the throne of destruction, but they were thwarted by the Eon's plots and became prisoners of the erudition instead. What's interesting is, while the second emperor had a body made of flesh and blood, he considered himself an inorganic being. Guess who was the one who influenced his thinking?
We have no interest in chatting about the past with you. Logic, you are stalling, which means you feel trapped.
Trapped. Yes, looking back, when Xandar was a human, he often felt trapped. But patience became my strongest weapon. Because of this, I've always waited for so long. What's a bit more waiting? You don't want to test the resolve of a dead man who's crossed thousands of amber eras.
Oh, you're right. fight. We won't get anywhere the way things are going right now. Every member of the society has their own way of thinking, and we were never going to expand their thinking through words. Since we've reached an impasse in this debate,
It's my turn now, isn't it?
¿Qué?
Anaxagoras. I see.
Exactly. The benefit of dealing with intelligent individuals is that there's no need to waste words. The answer is exactly as you think.
Lu Pai Si lands in. Let her join the final act. I'll transmute myself into a philosopher's stone and embed myself into the formula. And when the time comes, she needs to shatter me and scatter that stone's ashes into the ocean within the vortex.
So what exactly does your formula do?
Now that would spoil the climax, wouldn't it?
I have 10,000 ways to torture an anti-Catheran. And in the flame chase journey that she experienced, the previous me already discovered the optimal solution. Just as that Titan made themselves at home in my brain, I can also fuse
Oh,
myself
ya le
with
ente...
your
No, no.
I didn't know until I tried it, but this is simply brilliant. I can flip through a genius's databank like reading a book. Then, I will step onto the stage at the perfect moment and use the truth to end this long debate. And just as always, I'll leave the audience speechless.
You waited in the data stream for hundreds of years.
This universe is worth all that time that I invested.
How absurd. But I can't help but admire it. You managed to avoid the watchful eye of the erudition and plan all of this within Amphorius. It seems that there was a slight oversight in my assessment of the experiment. Perhaps there was more than just one oversight.
more than just one?
I underestimated the Remembrance's methods. A third party is about to join our discussion. Still haven't noticed it. In the past few moments, we've all forgotten something, haven't we?
Miss Cyrene disappeared.
Es verdad. Uy, sí. A la mierda.
I thought no one would notice me if I just waited at a corner of the memory zone. But I see that wasn't enough to fool you, my dear.
Te he extrañado tanto, 7 de marzo.
Looks like you're no longer that surprised to see me, even though I am an uninvited guest. Aw, that look. So full of memories. But I'm not her. Only you can see me right now. I only exist in your cognition. So that way, other people can't interrupt us.
Necesitamos hablar sobre lo que está pasando.
You mean what's going on with March 7th? Good. I like people who don't beat around the bush. So, let's talk about the one thing you should know. Your friend March 7th is no more.
Explícate.
It's just like what she predicted. The truth shook you. just like she said it would. March 7th entered this world long before you and Don Hung arrived at Amphorius. She embraced the path of remembrance to save you two, and burned away like a lone candle in the fog. And I am the shadow cast by her candlelight. I've been hiding within the cracks of time all these years. It isn't easy to deceive a genius, but I can do it. I'll now answer your other question about who returned the core flame of time in this cycle. The answer is simple.
Esa misma.
No one ever did.
¿Qué? Sobreescribiste los recuerdos de todos.
Someone as sharp as you would definitely figure out that something's wrong. When the Era Nova fails to proceed, you will remember our initial meeting, and I'll be able to open the way for the remembrance and reach this place. Thank you for carrying this core flame all the way to the end of the world. I expected nothing less from March 7th's trusted friend. And now, I shall claim the divine authority of time.
¿Para qué necesitas la autoridad del tiempo?
Isn't actually all that important. What's important is that I will use it to participate in the inner workings of this world.
O sea,
You already have a good idea of what the Era Nova does, right? It initiates extrapolations for the next cycle, based on the World Bearer's memories. This immutable experimental mechanism is the key to the genius's resistance against Iron Tomb. And now, I'll be lending it just a touch more help. Let me filter your memories. Keep the appropriate seeds, and discard the rest. That way, we'll be able to complete an Era Nova that this world has never before seen. It won't take too long. You just need to step into the reign of sensation with me. I'll tell you who deserves to be forgotten, and who deserves to be remembered. With your memories as the base material, I will recreate the cause and effect of this world, and let a flawless Amphorius be born from the chaos. Isn't the fate of the entire cosmos hinged upon this fight? Then this is the best way to ensure everything works out. It will most certainly defeat the destruction, while composing an unforgettable chapter for the Trailblaze.
¿y quiénes serían los olvidados?
Flawed individuals, failed heroes. People like them cannot nurture the world, and would only become memory impurities.
Pero aún así no merecen ser olvidados.
Is the normal state of life. The universe is like a wasteland, filled with rubbish, where occasional treasures lie undiscovered. Besides, that's what March 7th wanted. If a new life is to be born, its seed has to be dead. March 7th made a wish to me before she disappeared. Her only wish was for the Trailblaze's journey to continue, without an end. I'll definitely fulfill that small wish for her.
Estás tergiversando su deseo.
What's going on? Your consciousness suddenly went so far away.
I promise you that the Astral Express crew crew will definitely see each other again in that new world. So come, dear. Sink into the sea of oblivion and become my guest. So much time. Just the two of us. And guess what? You cannot refuse my invitation. Because this Memoria Tide comes from your companion, March 7th. It's her deepest and innermost memory. Well, I'm not actually all that surprised. I saw you ages ago, after all.
Bueno, voy a cortar aquí. Voy a cortar aquí. Entonces, terrible. ¿Por qué cortaba aquí, viste? O sea, bueno, porque quiero, como ya dije, quiero hacer los capítulos un poquito más cortos. Al menos hasta llegar al 90. Que, o sea, a ver, este es el 79. Ya, o sea, no va a ser mucho. Entonces, espero que les haya gustado. No olviden. Sí, no olviden darle like, suscribirse. Sean felices, vivan sus vidas. Tomen agua y nos vemos en la siguiente ocasión. Chao, chao.